Good morning, friends. Today's project is can lights. We're going to retrofit some LED trims into some old can lights because we had an over temperature situation and the bimetal safety switch rolled out in the can light, but also the trim actually degraded from the temperature, the heat. The heat actually melted and degraded the plastic of the trim in the shower fixture. So this is an older unit, and it had a real glass trim with a plastic and spring assembly to hold it up. So that actually came apart and almost wound up ruining the bathtub. If you're not careful, you drop the damn thing out. The glass is pretty heavy there, so you got to be careful. But these new LED conversion kits, they just screw into the moguls for the standard light bulbs. So that's an Edison, mogul, or an Edison mount screw for your standard light bulbs, which is good. And then you have your temperature selections. 3000 K is your common temperature selection for most of your light fixtures. We really don't deviate from that unless it's requested from the customer, because it does funny things with colors and it's hard on the eyes. Now, your LEDs, it is a pulsed light. They are flashing at 60 times a second for the most part. Some of them do, some of them don't. It depends on how the power drive or the power supply is set up in them, whether it's got a smoothing capacitor in there to smooth out your flashes. But we've had some interesting issues with them. Note some of the newer Samsung inverter drive washing machines actually wreak havoc with dimmer switches, because these LED drivers on some of the better light fixtures are sensitive to the frequency that bleeds onto your phase. So if you've got blinking LED fixtures, it could be from an inverter drive washing machine or another motorless or frameless motor situation is very common. They have inverter drives and all that stuff. So if you've got flashing lights, that's something to look at, something to be aware of. But I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody